right, so let's begin. So could you tell me your full name, please?
So my full name is Yongjin Kim.
Could you spell that for me, please?
YONGJIN-KIM.
Yes.
Yeah, that's hard usually for foreigners, so I can go with Jaden. Jaden's
Jaden.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jaden. So could you tell me, are you working or are you a student?
So I can say I'm a little bit of both. I'm working. I'm a student, and so I'm studying. But at the same time, I'm doing some part-time job around here and there. Yeah, so I think I can say I'm a little bit of both. Yeah.
And could you tell me about your major?
Oh, my major. Yeah, it's about biomedical engineering. As I said earlier in the talk, but biomedical engineering is about medical devices, that kind of stuff, MRIs, CTs. So we kind of study those kind of stuff, and we try to think how we can enhance those, the scanning areas, scanning parts of the bodies. It's just all about that. That's like the main part I'm focused on. But there's also parts about genetics, DNAs. That's like the other part, and my major is about medical devices. That's what I'm into.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. And what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
So my free time is a lot about sports. It's like always sports. In the morning also I went swimming in 7, so that's what I do in the morning, and then in the evening I go boxing. So like sports is a lot of thing I do in my free time. Yeah, that's it. I can say sports.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about spending time by yourself. So do you usually spend time by yourself?
Yes, I do spend time by myself. It's also because I feel like Seoul is that place where people were really they just isolate themselves, and I feel like that's more comfortable for me. I feel like, and especially what I struggle with is I have my plans in my life, but then having to do it with someone else kind of breaks that rhythm for me, because I have like a very tight schedule of everyday life, and having to accompany that with someone else is really difficult, unless it's like a scheduled meeting. Yeah, scheduled meetings are always fine.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it by myself.
Okay. And how do you usually spend time by yourself?
So as I said, it's a lot about sports and self discipline, about improving myself and trying to become a better person. So what I'm trying to do right now is to, as I said, it's about, I'm going to military next year, and I'm trying to go to the special forces. And in order to do that, I have to be a lot self-disciplined. I have to make my body a lot more tougher, and a lot of push-ups and all that kind of stuff. So I'm think that's how I spend all my free time these days. Yes.
Okay. And what did you do the last time you were by yourself?
Like how far is that? Like just now? Or
yeah, just now.
Just now? As I said, I went swimming just now, and that wasn't actually just myself. Let me think. Just now, what did I do myself? Oh, okay. So recently I went to Japan by myself. It was because there was a basketball tournament. It's like kind of event kind of tournament stuff. So I went there, I participated in that event, and after that, that was held in Osaka, by the way. So I participated that event, and I went to Tokyo where my friend was, and I went around traveling Tokyo. Went to Tokyo. It's like a Daiso thing in Japan. Yeah. Bought some stuff, bought some food, bought some items, kind of stuff. Yes.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Do you like eating chocolate?
Yes, I do like chocolate, but it's not normal chocolate. I feel like it's really specific type of chocolates. It's really difficult. I only like the expensive and the good ones. It's rough, but yeah, I do not like white chocolate, however, and chocolate that's too sweet is not my favorite. Probably somewhere to the dark chocolate side is the part where I prefer. Yes.
Okay. So how often do you eat chocolate?
How often do I eat chocolate? Maybe once a week. Yeah, once a week. My sweets are usually related to jellies or other kinds of candies, stuff like that. Chocolate is usually the second option for me. Yes. So.
Okay. And why do you think chocolate is popular around the world?
Why is it popular around the world? I think it's really to do with kids often. Yeah. I think kids are the main reason why. It's sweet, right? And it's good. So It's like an award system where if they do something good, they buy you chocolate. I think that's like that big world culture. It's like an international culture where it's like a reward system. I think that played like a big part, first of all. And then the second part is, I think, where adults, when they have like coffee, they like to have it with chocolate. I think that's my mom does. I think that kind of influences. But like, yeah, that's my thoughts on chocolate. Yeah,
Okay.
not too sure.
All right, nice one. That'll do us for part one, all right?
Okay.
Let's go on to part two.
Yes.
This question
I
might
remember
suit you,
this.
actually. There you go, sir.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll give you 1 minute to do some note taking, all right?
you.
So you can begin from now. All right, mate, that's 1 minute. All right. So, yeah, your question today, describe a popular place for sports that you have been to.
So a very popular place like for sports, it's called Bampo. It's in Bampo. Do you ever heard of it? No, Bampo. Yeah, I used to go there a lot. It's where I think that international basketball culture for me has begun. So what goes there is like it's just pickup games between people. Usually it's like 4v4s, half court. Sometimes there's a 5v5, but that's really rare. And it's where I also found a it's like a community called Project Ball. It's where I play basketball at. It's pretty big, and that's where I also went Japan to. And so I went there like 2 weeks ago, and I do plan to go sometime sooner, maybe probably this week. So what I do there is I play basketball. Yeah, I definitely play basketball there. It's usually with foreigners. There are Koreans there, but there are also people from like United States, Philippines, Chinese. You know, because there's like I think there was a college next to it, like a college where there are international students in that college. So they come by, they play basketball. And it's just that environment and atmosphere. It's just really nice. It's just you can never experience that somewhere else in Korea. Yeah, so I thought it was a Pampo. I forgot the full name. It's like Pampo something stadium. Yeah.
Okay, so we're at about 1:20 there. All right, 1:20, right? Yeah, and what do you think are the benefits you can get from playing pickup basketball?
So pickup basketball, you get to experience a lot of people and like, just that atmosphere around you. It's like, it's different, really different from indoor basketball because you get to see like the weather. You know, the weather. It's really affecting the gameplay, the game plan. Just the different. I think it's really people. That's really what's the most different about pickup basketball. You just get to meet other people, new people, especially in Bampo. It's just not Koreans. It's just really different cultures, different people. How they play basketball is just really different. Yeah.
Okay, nice one. All right, we'll go on to the third part of the test now, so we'll keep it going. Okay, all right, let's start. So, is technology helpful for people to do exercise?
So in a way, I'd say it's a yes, but so yeah, okay, yes, it's a yes. So things like running machines, you know, like advanced barbell machines, all that kind of stuff in the gym today, when they're actually at a point where the technology is really good, you can the machine plans you all kinds of meals that you have to do, how to do the exercise, how much reps you need, how much weight you need. Yeah, all that kind of planning thing part for your body shape, your weight, and for your height, that's all planned by the machine, so it's really helpful. However, if you're not that person that actually exercises but looks at the machine and it's like, oh, it's cool, then it's just gonna happen. Because a lot of people, I feel like they do that. Also, one of the things I found was very shocking, kind of not shocking, but was not cool, was the stairway, you know, the infinite stairway, you know that one? It's on the gyms. I see it a lot of times. And I feel like that's a very good invention. It's just like, it just keeps on going forever and forever. I thought it was really cool. Yeah. If you go to really big, you know, gyms, not here, but like LA Fitness around there, they have like all kinds of technology there, and it's just perfect.
Okay, yes. And do you think people in your country exercise more these days than they did in the past?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because people here in Korea, especially, they care a lot about their looks, outside looks, and when that comes in, people like a lot of people judge other people based on their looks, right? So they kind of care about how they look outside.
Mm.
So I think that kind of leads to where they have to exercise, they have to become a better person. Also, when it comes to marriage, you kind of have to, make yourself fit, at least get the better picture, on the wedding photo. Yeah, they try their best, do diets and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's becoming a bigger thing in Korea.
Yeah, right. And why do some people choose not to do any exercise?
I feel like I personally do not understand because I'm a very athletic person and a very sports guy, but I think it's just coming up from that laziness and just not having to. Maybe they haven't tried sports yet and haven't felt that excitement that the sports actually gives, so they haven't had the experience to actually play sports. But it's probably like laziness and inexperience. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Maybe it's a little bit hard. I don't know, but that part kind of you can overcome it by playing it at some point. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. And do children in your country like to play sports these days?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more advanced. It's becoming a bigger part, more than back days, because sports in general is becoming a bigger market. Yeah, especially back in 90s, there was no market in Korea. No, not so ever. But like the market's always getting bigger, so people want to become an athlete as their job itself. So that is becoming an influence the kids where they play to become an athlete. And there's also athletes that influence those kids where they're like, oh, you look at that athlete like Kyrie Irving, for example. Oh, I want to play like him, and you just follow him all the time. Shout out Kobe when he's shooting something, all that kind of stuff. I feel like the kids are playing more basketball or sports in general these days. Yeah, especially boys.
Yeah, right. And what can be done to encourage children to get involved in sports?
Okay, this is a perfect example for boys. When you play sports and you play like a match with them, you just become friends. Like immediately. Like, oh, you play ball? Yeah, I play ball. And then just you start playing ball. Maybe it could be a 1v1, could be a team game whatsoever. They just become friends. Like, it's that easy. And that really encourages people to play basketball. I feel like, especially boys. And even if you don't like playing basketball, if you watch basketball, that creates like a, what do you call that? It makes that, like that spot where, okay, forget that word, but like, yeah, you watch NBA, I watch NBA, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is this and that. I feel like that conversation comes back and forth, so yeah, that kind of motivates people to play sports.
Okay. Perfect. That's 5 minutes. That's for part 3. All done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's start with the feedback now, mate. Yeah. So, yeah, obviously you got very high energy, very fluent speaker of English. Yeah. Very nice. For what you could improve, sometimes you're speaking so fluently that you drop some words.
It's a little bit faster.
It's a little bit sometimes. Yeah.
Yes,
So
I understand.
I feel like you could, take a breath and maybe like focus on the structure of your sentences. But that's fine. That's fine.
I was getting excited.
No. The topic was good for you, right? So yeah, that's all good. But small things like in part 2, like I went Japan. I went to Japan. What goes there? What goes on there? It's just like with a couple of prepositions are being dropped. That like when you pick up speed, the lesser important words get dropped. But that's all right.
I think I was a little too loose here.
Yeah, no.
When I'm speaking a little bit formally, if I speak a little bit more formally, I try to slow down myself. Try to speak calmly, but like I was getting a little bit excited.
I get you. That's all good. But I like the energy, know. But yeah, when you're doing the IELTS test, it's good to be fluent, but also, instead of dropping some words here and there, and I feel like you could have showed a little bit better vocabulary.
Yes,
yeah, like if possible, yeah. Maybe like in one sentence you said people isolate themselves. That could be fine. Maybe you could say people keep to themselves. That could be a good expression.
Right.
So these days people keep to themselves. So I spend a lot of time alone. Yeah. And when you talked about, I asked you, did you like spending time alone? And you said accompany with someone else. I think you want to say find a time that suits us. You know, so when I meet someone, I have to find a time that suits both of us. Yeah, so
that makes perfect, yeah.
it's hard to match our schedules. Maybe that'd be better. Small grammar errors, man, like more tougher should be just tougher, obviously.
Oh, yes.
When you're talking about reps, how much reps you need, how many reps you need to do, right? Yeah.
Yes.
When you talk about the time period back in 90s, be back in, make sure you always say the 90s,
yes.
the 90s, the 80s, the whatever. Vocabulary, running machines. Maybe some countries say running machines. You know, treadmill.
Yeah.
Maybe treadmill's more common,
right,
but
you're right.
yeah. You said outside looks. You can say their looks or their appearance.
Appearance,
yeah,
yes, you're right.
maybe that would be a better word. Pronunciation of this word. How do you pronounce that? You can see that one.
Comfortable.
Yeah, it's more like comfortable.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Yeah.
That's like the word. The only probably word that I found myself struggling with.
It's a common one. Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's something that with my tongue, I think.
Hey, anyway, it's not a big deal. Everyone understands you anyway. So, but yeah, that was a good test. So yeah, thank you for coming in. Thanks for your energy. All right.
Thank you.
Cheers.